Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And starting this one, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. And it's 1-1. And a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The pitch. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And that's in there for strike one. Ohtani, a former MVP, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. One out, bases empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And now it's filled up.
Careful.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Mookie Betts stands in now and watches strike one. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. A gigantic blast, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's inside. The wind and the pitch.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Got a good eye there.
2 balls, no strike.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first, and they get the out on Smith. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ohtani back to work. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Starling Marte up to hit. Fouled off. He was late. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The Dodgers leading by a run here at the top of the second. That one misses. 1-2 the count. On the ground to the left. Muncy to second, on to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Right through there for a strike. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the center fielder, James Outman. And here it comes. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Batting fifth.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a ball.
One ball, no strike.
And a strike.
1-1.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So, man aboard. Here comes Chris Taylor. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
Man at second.
Ball two.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Too low, and it's ball three.
3-1.
Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Kicks and fires. And ball four, two aboard.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed. And the 1-0. Double steal. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Inside.
That one missing inside. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And another ball.
2-2.
Runners are at the corners, one away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, one out. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Has a beat on it. Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Up next is the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Beatty in his 2nd season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Bader up to the plate. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. The Mets down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Too low, and it's ball 3. Right side. Hernandez sizing it up. And that is that. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Nobody out, runner at first. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Muncy to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Freeman over at first with 1 away.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And he deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Man at first, 1 away. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
James Outman getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2 on, 1 out. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the pitch. That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. One run is in. Will cut off to third. And he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Chris Taylor now. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Quintana is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Phil Bickford takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
For New York, number 50, Phil Bickford.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
No,
And that's outside.
One ball, no strike.
Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 2.
And the right-hander deals.
That's
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. The other way, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the net, the second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who?
In the air, out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-1. Here's Pete Alonso. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Upstairs. That one not close. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Outman going back. Caught just shy of the wall. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Gavin Lux. Here comes a pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off
One
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and the speedy runner is on at first. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered in this game. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Freeman in the box again. Takes the strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Right-handed reliever. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Throw over to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They still lead it, though, 6-1. New inning getting started. And now the Mets DH, DJ Stewart.
DJ Stewart.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hey! 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. And a pitch. That one missed. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside low. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
The center fielder,
Harrison Bader now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. That one off the mark. Ball 1. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Baden, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. In hard, that gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Nimmo in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it 6-1. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Broken back, ground ball to second. McNeil fires to first on the run, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it though, 6-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball. And he deals. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez sizing it up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Outman makes the catch, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Bickford back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
At the belt and fires. That clips the zone. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. And one away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there.
The right
Offside
field,
command, fastball firm to the outside corner. I'll tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And next for LA, Enrique Hernandez. 1 for 2. And there's the strike. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now that second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That one way inside. And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Beatty to first. 3rd out. Daniel Hudson taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Starling Marte digs in now.
The right field, Starling Marte.
Here comes a pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. The pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now the DH, DJ Stewart. Foul ball there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Marte on at first, nobody out. Hudson throw to first. Marte back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Righty to the plate. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.